last card you have for your past is the Knight of Cups. I'm seeing someone who could have looked as if they were perfect for you. Actually, they looked that way. I'm saying looks because I'm seeing the way that this knight is looking. He's so shiny. He's beautifully groomed. The horse looks perfect. He's under control. Everything's beautiful. Yeah, so maybe I should say sounded as if they were perfect for you, because I'm seeing that they said a lot of things. They said all the right things, actually. I'm actually seeing the word amazing. Amazing. I just saw that. So they could have called you amazing. They could have said, oh, you're so amazing. You're so amazing. And obviously they said other things as well, positive things to you, very flattering, beautiful words to make you feel amazing. But their actions weren't following on from their words. This could be, this could be an axe I'm seeing. So the knight on this card, obviously he looks all perfectly dressed, everything's in order, but he isn't crossing over this river. And I just keep on seeing someone who might... Yes, I'm seeing someone who said that they wanted you. They said, oh, I really want you. I really want to be with you. All of these things. This is what I really want. And they acted this way, actually, sometimes as well. Not all the time, but sometimes. And then what would happen was they'd suddenly act as if they weren't interested in you at all. They go the opposite way. Maybe they weren't speaking to you for a while. Maybe they didn't text you. Maybe they didn't answer you. Maybe they weren't really mentally there for you or helping you out. It might have been that you felt that you were there for them. Then when it was time for them to kind of care about you, or if you had a problem, they weren't there at all. They weren't interested at all. I'm seeing that... Yes, I'm even seeing you asking them that, you kind of ask them at times, are you actually interested in me or not? And I'm seeing them insisting that they were. They were saying, yes, I am really interested in you. I really want you. Please don't leave me. All of these things. So you had these kind of talks where you kind of said to them, are you interested? Because you're acting as if you're not. And if you're not, I don't want to continue. Oh, please don't leave me. I really do want you. I want to be with you. Okay. Then everything after that talk is kind of fine. And then things go back to the way they were before again. They go back to their old unavailable ways, I'm seeing. So I'm actually seeing you being really, really frustrated. I'm actually feeling frustrated myself. So because, either you're in or you're out. That's me. That's just me. You're not, and I think that's most people as well. Either you're in there 100% with that person, for that person, or you're not. Not this, oh yes, I want you. And then they kind of show the opposite. And then you ask them, oh no, please don't leave. It's okay. Then they go back again, kind of backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. This is really, really stressful. This is really stressful. So the next card you have, your past, is the Ten of Cups. So yes, look at this. This is what they promised you. This is what they promised you in the beginning. They could have actually been moving very, very fast at the start of this relationship. A lot faster than you were used to, I'm seeing. I'm seeing you feeling partly worried about this kind of quick start that they had. They kind of moved in very quickly. And you were partly... you're partly worried and you're partly excited, I'm seeing, and flattered as well by all of this talk they were giving you. Oh, I want to be with you. And they could have even talked about marriage or getting very serious very early on. And yes, don't be angry, but I'm seeing that maybe you're feeling a little bit down, maybe you're feeling a little bit low when you first met this person or just before you met them. So they met you when you were kind of at your lowest. So all of this flattering talk might have really lifted you up for a while, made you feel a lot better. And you thought, oh, I was feeling so terrible. And then I met this person and I was feeling so much better. I was feeling amazing. I keep on seeing that word amazing. So it could have been really, really extra hard to have to kind of walk away, because I'm seeing that eventually you did come to the end of this. It was just too much for you and you had to either walk away or you kind of distanced yourself from this person. So it was really, really hard. And, it was really, really extra hard to try to get over things, because this is an axe. So yes, you did try to get over things. You had to do this. So you did do this very, very slowly. And you did kind of start to get over all of these kind of ups and downs, because when you're on a roller coaster, it's I'm not talking about a real roller coaster. I'm talking about a roller coaster of feelings. It's horrible, really, really horrible. You have these ups, but then even when you have the ups, you can't even feel good when you're going up, because you know that there's going to be a down. It's like, I feel good, but what's coming? What's around the corner? I know this can't last. I know, and it's this kind of horrible ride, and that's what I'm seeing is going on. So after this time, when you're kind of getting out of this situation, you had problems trusting other people as well, not just in relationships, but everyone else, because this person really convinced you. They had you convinced that they really wanted you, even though they're up and down. Then, when you met anyone else, that was even remotely nice to you, even saying, hello, how are you? You look really great today. You're really good at this or that. You didn't quite believe that that was the truth. So it took you a lot of time to kind of calm down from this roller coaster ride and see things in a more even way, in a more realistic way. That's what I'm seeing, but it took a long time. So the last card you have, your past, is the Five of Pentacles. So yes, after you kind of got some distance from this person, you were trying to get over this person, you were very down for a while, even broken, because I'm looking at this poor man on this card. He has a broken leg, he's on crutches. You can't quite see that, so I'll move that up so you can see. So yes, there's a man on crutches in this card. He's broken. He has a broken leg, but this represents being broken emotionally, and that's how you're feeling at this time. And if you look at these two people, they're totally lost. They're left out, they're cold, they're trying to find a way into this church where it's warm. So you didn't want to find a way back to this person, but you missed this feeling of warmth, this beautiful warm feeling of feeling wanted, of someone telling you that you're amazing and that they wanted you, they wanted to marry you, that you're the best thing in the world, and all of this kind of thing. You missed that feeling. You really missed that feeling. So you didn't miss them. You thought you missed them, but you didn't miss them. You missed that feeling. But what I'm seeing is that, yes, you didn't want to find a way back to them. You wanted to find a way back to the feeling. And this feeling that you missed wasn't real. I'm sorry to say, and you know that, it wasn't. It wasn't genuine, but you did gradually, very, very slowly get through this. It was very difficult. There were a lot of ups and downs. You felt very cold, but, were left out, very kind of, you're really missing that feeling this person gave you, but you very slowly, very gradually got through this, and you might still be going through this. You might still not be totally over this. The first card you have, your present, is the Ace of Cups. So yes, this is a very emotional reading. This is full of emotions. This card is the most emotional card of all. So yes, you're way, way, way more peaceful than you were when you were around this person. You're still not the person that you were before all of this happened. So it's not like you went right back to how you were before all of this. And before all of this, you weren't very happy anyway. So it was like, you want to become someone that's gotten through this and you're stronger. But you are a lot peaceful at this time. You might be wishing that none of this had ever happened at all. And, it did put you back into your shell for a while after you've kind of gotten away from this person. You were kind of back in your shell. This was a slow recovery process. It was very slow, it was very long, it was very difficult, and the feelings that go with this slow recovery process, they're not fun, they're not nice, nobody likes going through that, but they're better than having these horrible ups and downs that you're going through with this person. You might not think that they were better. You might be missing those feelings. I'm seeing that you probably still are. You're missing some of these positive feelings, but they weren't real. The feelings weren't real. You're going to have to build up positive feelings in yourself. They're not going to be these ups and downs, but they're going to be contentment, peace, that I'm seeing in this beautiful card. Because if you look at this card, up the top of this card, there's a dove. That means peace. And, this is a slow process. The next card you have, your present, is the Nine of Cups. So yes, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry about this. I just keep on seeing this X. I keep on seeing this X in this reading. I don't mean to, that's just what I'm seeing. I know that you're finding peace now. I can see that with this beautiful dove that I'm seeing. But yes, I am seeing, I'm actually seeing two things in this card. This ex or this person that you're kind of in the process of getting over, they promised you the world. They promised you the world, but they delivered nothing. If you look at the man on this card, he looks as if he's saying, look at everything I have. I have everything. I have all of these beautiful golden cups, but they're empty. They're empty. There's nothing inside. There was no real emotion coming from this person. It was not real emotion. It really was not real. And I'm really sorry to say that, because I know it felt real. It felt real, but it is not. And I'm also seeing this card could be a message to you. I'm seeing the right person for you is going to come to you. They might be already. I'm getting a bit of a confusing thing around this. You might have someone around you, actually. But yes, the right person for you isn't someone who's going to give you these great big highs and these amazing highs and these lows. They're not going to do that. I'm getting a sense again. I'm just feeling this when I'm seeing this card. You might have actually found someone else. You might have already found someone else. But, if you haven't found someone else yet, and you do find someone in the future, or if you're actually looking for someone, or if you're in the process, or if you're just talking to someone, don't just remember the highs and want those feelings back again. Look for more stable feelings, look for a more stable person, look for someone who isn't going to give you that, because you might be thinking, I want to replace that feeling, I want to feel better again, I want to feel those highs again, I'm going to try and find someone who can give me that again. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Find someone who's a lot more stable. Please find someone who's more stable. The last card you have for your present is the Knight of Pentacles. Again, I'm seeing the same thing. You don't want the man on the white horse, the Knight of Cups. You want the man on the black horse, the Knight of Pentacles. The man on the black horse, the Knight of Pentacles. He's steady, he's dependable. And yes, he's slow and he's cautious, but this person isn't going to take you on a crazy ride. So again, you might think that you want to experience these highs, these feelings again, these feelings of, feeling up in the air. But if you think about the word high, you think about addiction. That's the first word that comes into my mind when I think about the word high. That feeling can be addictive. You're always chasing it. You're always thinking, when am I going to feel that feeling again? And that's why these people can keep you around. People can say, why do you want to stay with that person? Why do you want to be with that person when they kind of have you up and down and up and down? The downs are horrible. Why do you want to stay with someone? Because the highs are so good, and you become addicted. You become addicted to those highs. So when the lows are there, you think, oh, this is terrible. I want this to be over. And then they give you a high and you think, oh, it's over, I feel amazing. These feelings are addictive. So you might still be having these kind of almost addictions to these feelings. Please don't do that. Go for a slow and steady person like the Knight of Pentacles. That's what this card's telling me. The first card you have for your future is the Six of Pentacles. So I'm seeing you coming into a time where you're going to be a lot more stable financially, actually. A lot more than you used to be. I'm not saying you're going to be suddenly a millionaire. I'd love to tell you that, but that's not what I'm seeing. You are going to have some money coming in, I'm seeing. And I'm seeing this could be because of a result that you're waiting for. You're waiting for something to come into you. I'm seeing you just feeling a lot more relaxed financially, a lot more comfortable financially. I hope this makes sense, but I hope this is going to make sense. I'm just seeing that this could have something to do with, this is something outside of work. So it's not like you've got a new job or a new promotion, or you're working and you're earning money that way. This is something outside of that. So this could be something like a lawsuit going your way. It could be something like compensation coming your way. It could be something that was owed to you that you're waiting for. It's suddenly a payout or something like that that's coming to you. Yes, because I'm seeing you waiting on a result and then it comes to you. So what I'm seeing is you used to have to juggle your money a lot. You used to have to try and really kind of juggle around to try and pay for things, pay bills and things like that. And I'm seeing that you're always going to have this sense of being very careful with money, looking for bargains, making sure you don't overspend. You're always going to have that mindset, no matter how much money you have, even if you had millions and millions, you'd still have that mindset. Now, that's not a bad thing because you're always going to be very careful. You're never going to be kind of in a situation where you're destitute. That's what I'm seeing. This is a good thing for you. I'm seeing you saving money at this time, putting more money away for the future. And I'm also seeing that you're going to be, or you are already, you're caring for someone. And I see this a lot in your readings, that you have someone else that you're taking care of as well. So you're also going to be saving, you're going to be putting some money aside for this person as well and for their future as well. So the last card you have, your future, is the Nine of Wands. You're also going to be feeling this need to protect what you have. I'm seeing there are some people who are close to you that you're going to be able to talk to about this money that's come in, this good result that you've had or that you're having. But there are also people around you who you might not trust with this information for some reason. I'm specifically seeing one person. This could be a family member who you're definitely won't be sharing this information with. And if this resonates, you're right not to do this. You're right not to tell them about this. It's not that they can't be trusted. It's not like they're going to steal from you or do anything dramatic like that. This is about their attitude toward material things and other people around material things. They might have a jealous streak. They might have a competitive streak. It might be that they're a little bit gossipy. It might be they might tell other people that you don't want to know about this money that you have coming in. They might even talk to your ex or something like that about this, and you do not want this to get out. It's not that you're being secretive, but this is just your business. This is your life. You don't want people talking about it. So yes, I'm seeing that, yes, if this resonates, you're right to keep this to yourself. You're right to keep this out of their ears. You are right. The last card you have, your future, is the Hermit. So yes, I was seeing a new relationship, and this is what I'm seeing in this card. I'm seeing a new relationship or a potential new relationship in this card. This is someone who's very thoughtful. This is someone who's very quiet. This is someone who's very introspective. This is exactly the type of person I was seeing in the Knight of Pentacles. This is the type of person that you need, and I am seeing this person has either come in for you already, because I was seeing that you might already be with someone, or you might have someone come in for you very soon. So this is what I'm seeing here. And I'm seeing I'm also seeing that you should try not to be impatient with this person. Try not to be impatient with this person. Again, I keep on seeing that you might be trying to chase these feelings. You might be wanting these huge, exciting declarations of love out of this person. You might be wanting them to say, I love you so much. You're the most amazing person on earth. You're beautiful. I love you. I want to marry you. All of this kind of stuff. You do not want that. You do not want that, and this is the perfect person for you. If this resonates with you, this person doesn't give out empty promises. If they promise something, they mean it. They don't often say a lot of amazing, flowery kind of love declarations. They don't say that very often, but when they do say something, you know that it's 100% genuine. This is exactly what you need. They say something, they promise something, they mean it. That's what I'm seeing. And I really hope that does resonate with you. That's exactly what you need.